I mean, I've been doing this for years and years and years, and the only thing I could speak to would be when I joined New Dharma, I committed to be in service to Sat Shree, Satchmayi, and New Dharma. And to me, the vehicle that felt that worked for my system the best of all the stuff was the World Awakening Meditation. I had answered the residents for me at the time we first did it was when the war first broke out with Russia and Ukraine, and the urgency of all of that and the devastation of that. And it's continued on. Unfortunately, war seems to be with us. It hasn't gone away. It's still here. I was hopeful way back in 1969 when I enlisted in the Navy that I did it so my future children wouldn't have to do it. And it's still with us. We're still in war. And all I know for me in doing that is there's a profound peace that comes and holding the space and running, and I don't mean to say running, but facilitating these World Awakening meditations. And I feel like the more we can get in line and row the boat together, which we're all doing in the 21 day, the stronger impact it will have in changing this. And we may not see the change directly, but maybe we'll hear about it or see about it at a future time. But you have to make a statement. You have to draw a line in the sand that says, if not me, who? If not now, when? So that's my motivation. And like I said, I have 2 grandchildren that live in Switzerland. So there's a more urgency in my system now too. That's why I do it weekly. That's why I lead weekly. And that's part of the motivation for me to join the core team as well as doing the 21-day WAM. I guess that's a testimonial.
It is. Thank you very much, Sat Prem. Wonderful. So who wants to follow?
Should we all do this?
It's not necessary, but if you want,
we can. I mean, it's nice to have it, and then we can just choose the ones we resonate the most with. I can cut it.
Well, then I can do like Sat Prem. I can fake it till I make it. Yeah. Okay. Because and I hope you can cut in this one, Gurumayi, but I don't have any story like the ones you have described. That's not my experience at all of this. When we did a world peace meditation, I had meditations that were more peaceful and so instead of trying to replicate what you are saying, or instead of trying to market something, or I need to look inside, and what it does for me is it's igniting. It ignites the fire that's in my body, and that's why it's so disruptive as well, because the fire is kind of intense the way it is. So when I'm doing the World Awakening meditation, it's like I'm burning and I'm disappearing, and I need time to return to myself afterwards, because I turn into ashes. And I it's like having an earthquake just moving through my system, And if I try to have a mindset of wanting to market this or wanting to promote the World Awakening meditation, then there's nothing in me that can do it from this perspective, because it's not something I would want anyone to experience. And yet I show up. I'm still doing it. I'm still there, and I'm enduring, and just I still do it. So I guess to answer or to give some kind of testimonial, I should look for the answer for why I still show up. And I think I was this fire has been burning in me since I was young, and through this practice it makes sense why it's going on. I'm not sure I can put words to this, actually. It's just I can't say anymore. That's everything that came through me. So maybe not so useful, maybe useful. We'll see. Thank you.
Hey, I can try to go next. So, yeah, like the WAM for me was like always something I didn't really understand. And when I started the technique, and then Sat Shree told me to learn it, like to become a facilitator, then I was like kind of, I don't know, and yeah, but I will do it. And when I did like my facilitation training, I kind of really, yeah, got like get to experience cause of what it means to call in like peace, like within myself, and also this frequency of like unconditional love. It felt very, very like, yeah, very feminine to me, very kind of, yeah, it felt like kind of birthing something that I wish for into the world. It's like kind of this, yeah, this cry that's answered, and that what kind of made me like continuing with it, because it felt so home to me to do that, and also this like quietness that's there. And yeah, and when I did it, I had friends that kind of felt felt it in my surroundings, and that they asked me like, ah, what did you do? And or that they are kind of afraid of the intensity of what the World Awakening meditation has as an impact on them. And yeah, and that was kind of reconfirming the feeling I had while I did it and while I'm doing it. And that's kind of, yeah, that's why I keep doing it. And yeah, why I'm happy to be in this team with you all. Yeah. So thank you for bringing this into the world.
For me, I joined the team. I just knew I was supposed to. I knew it was what I was called to do. The WAM for me has been such a powerful practice, and it's created capacity is the word that comes to me. It's not like anything difficult went away. It's just that my ability to hold it has expanded. And I'm very empathic, so I'm constantly feeling, my own anxiety, the world's anxiety. I'm really connected with plants too, and they even have anxiety. And so to find something that gives me the capacity to hold that in a loving way and to not have it incapacitate me, to have it be, I can be of service and I can feel all these things, and even in the feeling them, there's service. The other thing I really like about it is that it's contagious. It's absolutely contagious. My husband, Bob, is a wonderful man. He's also someone who does not sit still well, ever. And he will occasionally meditate with me, and he lasts 15, 20 minutes, sometimes 10, and then he tiptoes out. When I started doing the WAM, I was like the second or third week, he's like, "What are you doing in there? I can feel it." And I invited him to join me, and he sat through the whole thing. And now he does it with me every week when I facilitate. And he also did the whole last 21-day intensive. And so it just shouts how powerful it is. And I have other people I'm close to who aren't associated with New Dharma, have asked me, what's different, what's changing? And I tell them about the WAM, because I really feel like that's the biggest force, the biggest thing that's making me different, that's creating this capacity, that's bringing me more into my true self and into the world in ways that I can be of service. So, and some of them now practice every week. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful way we can lovingly support and nourish each other and the world. That's why I'm here.
Well, when we presented 21 Day the last time, before this one, Chaitanya said that there was an elder who had said to her that she felt sorry, she wanted to apologize because she had not done, in her generation, had not done enough to make this world a better place. I come from a family that was hurt by the war, the Second World War, and it's 80 years ago, but you can still feel the effects of it in my father, in my mother who has passed away, but also in my brothers and sisters, in me. So I feel this responsibility to work with whatever I can to bring this new consciousness into the world, so that in the future war will not be necessary anymore. And I noticed that working with this World Awakening meditations, it breaks through my own traumas. It brings light inside my own body, And with this light, it brings a stability. And this stability is sensible in myself, but it's also a felt experience in my surroundings. I feel it in my family that things are changing. I feel it in my nieces and my nephews, and especially for this younger generation, that I feel my heart really opens for that generation. I really want to do anything I can to support this current that is available for us now at this moment. I want to bring it to the earth. I want to bring it into my own body. I want to bring it into the world. I want to support Sat Shree in his effort to bring this consciousness into the world. Namaste.